How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC leak discussion video. In today's video, we are actually going to be taking a look at another supposed DLC leak, and this one is extremely interesting because it shows a brand new character render on the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Everyone is Here banner. However, as always, and I cannot stress this enough, we have no idea if this leak is true or not, so make sure you guys take it with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. If you'd like to realize why I talk, you can find the link to the original post in the description bar down below, and now, with all that out of the way, I have to tell you guys where this leak came from. So guys, the leak that we are going to be taking a look at today was sent in to me by somebody on my Discord server, so if you guys haven't already joined up, you can find a link to my Discord as well as all of my other social media presences in the description bar as well as the pinned comment. Also guys, don't forget that once we hit 20,000 subscribers, we are going to be doing another LaxChris official Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament, in which I will actually be giving away a gift card to the winner of the tournament. Now, the only way that you can enter this tournament is if you are subscribed to the channel, so make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell. And now guys, with all of that out of the way, this leak once again comes from GameFAQs.com, and it is a picture leak. There isn't much text that goes along with it, so we are just going to be taking a look at this picture and talking about it a little bit. So guys, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the GameFAQs post. So guys, like I said, this leak comes from GameFAQs, and it is titled, "Let's Actually Go Lads," and it comes from a user named Pitfall on PS2. So it starts by saying, "Waited a whole day to post this, just to make sure people don't think it's an April Fool's joke." And along with that, guys, he decided to post this image. So guys, as you can see on screen right now, we have an image of the supposed banner leak with a brand new character render on it. Now, obviously, if you guys couldn't already tell, the character that is on this is Sans from Undertale. So guys, before we go ahead and start talking about this leak in particular, let's go ahead and talk about the Grinch leak. Now, for those of you guys who don't remember or are new to the channel or just never heard of it before, basically, during the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate base roster speculation days, there was a leak that came out called the Grinch leak. There's going to be pictures on screen so that way you guys can see them, but basically what happened is, before we knew what the final two characters were, there was a leak that came out from a website, I believe it was a place over in the UK or something like that, and they posted a picture of the banner. Now, on the banner, there were like 6 or 7 characters. It was like Zeno, Isaac, Banjo-Kazooie, a bunch of really sought-after characters that people just really wanted in the game. We also had characters like Chorus Kid and the Mock Rider, and this leak made everyone believe that we were actually going to be getting 7 brand new characters in the final Smash Ultimate Direct. Now, this leak was one of the most interesting fake leaks that we have ever seen before, because everybody believed that it was real. I mean, how could you fake something like this? So many characters on the banner, and it just lined up perfectly with all the other promotional materials for the Grinch movie. Like, it just didn't make any sense how this was fake. So remember guys, although this may look very convincing, which in my opinion I do think it looks pretty good, we do have to remember that this could end up being fake. So just remember to take it with a grain of salt, and remember that there are very talented people out there. Also, poof. So now let's go ahead and actually talk about Sans' render and if it looks real or not. So taking a look at this, I decided to go ahead and back search the image and try and find any renders that match this at all, and I did not find any. So this seems to be an original render, but once again guys, if you find this render or anything close to it, please let me know in the comment section down below. But once again, after searching for about a half an hour, I could not find anything that resembled this image at all, so I do have to say at the very least, this is an original render. Now, one of the things that I actually like about this leak is the way in which Sans looks, because if you guys take a look at all the other characters like Captain Falcon, Chrom, King Dedede, Robin, all of the characters have kind of that shading, and they look like they belong on the banner, because obviously that's the official artwork. Now, if this is a fake leak, it looks like this person actually took a lot of time to make Sans look like he actually fits in with the rest of the drawing characters, so right away I don't really see anything wrong with this leak at all. I think that Sans looks very good, and I think that he looks like he just belongs on the banner. However guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the original banner to see how difficult it would be to just put him in over another character. So guys, now as you can see on screen right now, we have the official artwork that comes directly to us from Nintendo. Now, as you guys can see, there is a spot between King Dedede, Captain Falcon's legs, and Robin, which is where Sans is sitting in the leaked photo. Now, right away, that does raise a couple of red flags for me, because it wasn't very hard for him to just put Sans in. Now, with the Grinch leak, characters like Little Mac had to be moved, so that way they can include characters like Isaac. They had to move characters around for Mock Rider and Chorus Kids, so it wouldn't be a very hard edit for someone to just draw Sans and then put him onto the banner. As you guys know, we have very talented people out there, once again, like Artsy Omni, who make character designs for Super Smash Bros. In his series Smashified, so it really does not seem that difficult at all, considering there is already a space right there for Sans to just sit in. I do like how his back is pressed up against Robin, because at least the leaker did a very good job on that. If it is fake, it does look pretty realistic and pretty believable, but as of now, guys, I kind of wish that Sans was in a different spot, because if he was, that would mean that the leaker would have had to gone through all of the trouble of moving different characters around, recreating the banner, similar to what happened during the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Grinch leak. Like I said, guys, this may not be fake, and maybe this is a spot where Sans can go, but as we already know with characters we've gotten in the past, the banner always moves so that way a character can get put in. The banner never just stays still, it always moves around, characters move around, so that way we can't predict how many characters are going to make it in, just based off of how many spaces there are. So now guys, in terms of Sans' actual chances of making it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, do I believe that he actually has a chance? Well, I actually made a whole video about this titled The Evidence for Sans, which if you guys haven't watched it, I will leave a link to it in both the description as well as the pinned comment, because as of now, I do believe that Sans actually has a chance. As you guys know, Undertale is a very popular series right now. Deltarune just came out, I believe just part 1 is out right now, and that game is sold phenomenally. It sold so well that Undertale as well as Deltarune are both coming to the Nintendo Switch. In fact, I think Undertale is out at this point, but there definitely is a chance for Sans. Now, I understand a lot of people are like, oh, there's no way an indie character is ever going to make it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but you guys have to remember that there are no rules when it comes to getting characters as DLC in Smash Ultimate. Sans is a video game character, and although yes, he might not be the most likely choice ever, and I do think there are characters that are way more deserving, he definitely does still have a chance. Also guys, you also need to remember that just because Frisk may be the main character of Undertale, that doesn't mean that Frisk is more popular than Sans. I have asked numerous people and numerous friends if they know who Frisk is and if they know who Sans is, and a lot of people don't know who Frisk is. Sans is definitely the face of Undertale, and people know who Sans is. A lot of people know who Sans is just because of the Megalovania themed memes, but that doesn't take away from Sans' popularity or credibility at all. Sans definitely has a very good chance of making it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and even though this might not be real, you can't count him out just yet. So guys, before I go ahead and tell you guys whether or not I believe this leak is real or not, I do need to tell you guys something that's pretty important just because it does affect the future of the channel. Now, for those of you guys who weren't already aware, YouTube is once again going through another kind of adpocalypse. Basically, what that means is a bunch of YouTube advertisers are pulling their ads away from YouTube, and YouTubers as a whole are making a lot less money. Now, as you guys already know, YouTube is currently my job. I'm a full-time college student, but I use YouTube as my way to make income because this is just my job on the side. So if you guys want to help me out a little bit more than you already are just by watching this video, you guys can go in the description as well as the pinned comment and check out my Patreon page. Now obviously, once again, you guys are doing more than enough just by watching the video, but if you guys want to help me out a little bit more, you can do so for just as little as $1 a month on Patreon. So guys, now let's go ahead and talk about whether or not I believe this leak is real or not. Now, right away, I do think that this leak looks extremely good. I think that the render of Sans looks good, and for the first time in a while, this leak is not blurry. This is a full-on screenshot of the banner, so I do think that that gives it a little bit of credibility, but at the same time, guys, people usually just want attention with these kind of things, and ever since the Grinch leak was faked, I have just had a very hard time believing any leaks like this. However, guys, we can't count it out just yet, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Personally, as of now, I believe that this leak is a possible true leak, but we are just once again going to have to wait and see. So let me know your thoughts once again in the comments. Do you guys believe that this leak is real, and would you be happy if it was? Also, do you guys believe that Sans has a chance of coming to Smash Ultimate? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.